all live and stuff. Y'all see, I had to go back to the dark side. The blonde is gone, the black is in, and I am here to talk to you about walking in your power. So something came to mind this morning. I'm really feeling myself. I'm feeling good. It's Monday. I'm trying new things. I'm walking in boldness, and I'm excited. So I wanted to share a story with you guys. I don't know if so I've lived in LA forever, and back in 2014, December 2014, after I had settled in from being in New York, I came back to LA and was like, okay, I want to get with my people. How am I going to get together for lunch, coffee, dinner, breakfast with a bunch of different people? I was like, you know what? I'm just going to have an event. So before I got that thought, one day I just happened to need to get out of the house, and I went to this restaurant, and I met some friends. And I'm the type of person who's extremely inspired by restaurants. So this whole Corona thing and all this is really weighing on me because I love being able to walk in and, go do my thing. But anyway, so I went to this restaurant. I saw that it was empty. A couple of my friends were there. They were playing 90s hip hop and R&B. I was like, oh, this is my spot. The food is good. And immediately to myself, instinctually, I was like, I'm going to have a party. I titled this Walk in Your Power because when you know your power and who you are and what you want to do, these little inklings and things pop up all the time. So you never know when you're going to get a word from your intuition or your spirit to make a move on something. But I was in this restaurant and I was like, ask for the general manager. It didn't matter that I hadn't thrown an event in a year. It didn't matter what was going on. I was like, is the general manager here? Right? So I go to the general manager. I'm like, I'm Jamie Alexander, just moved back from New York. I've done events in LA and New York. I've done this, that, and the other. I love this place. I would love to host brunch here and meet my friends. A bunch of people want to meet up with me. Haven't seen them in forever. This looks like the perfect place. So of course he said yes. And just like that, Chop It Up Sundays was born. Chop It Up Sundays is a monthly brunch event that I had every month since December 2014 up until literally the last day, March 15th, 2020. And I love to share this story because the only reason this worked out for me is because I had the audacity to ask. A lot of the times people ask me like, well, how do you do these events? And how do you get this? And how do you get that? I ask. It's that simple. And sometimes we like to complicate things, but when you can create a win-win situation, when you're tapped into who you are, you're courageous and confident, okay? You can have anything that you want to. Maybe this is, obviously, this is my ministry to do events and bring people together in a particular way. But trust and believe that you have the same opportunity to do this with whatever you want to do. So this has kind of always been the way I am. Not always, but you know what I'm saying? Like I had to really get used to just asking for what I wanted. And I want to share with you guys in the Power of Posture, which is a program. So this is for ladies, even though men, I know you out there, you need to do your thing. But for my women, we're so beautiful and we're so powerful and we have so much to offer. But a lot of times when we're not in tune with the authentic version of who we are and what we have to offer, we settle, we move timid, we get afraid, we act like we can't do this, we can't do that. When in reality, it's all about being able to recognize the fullness of who you are in moments. The reason I was able to nail most of these event venues and get hundreds of people out and all this, it all happened in moments. So I want to share everything about my journey, how to identify those moments, how to walk in the fullness of who you are so you can attract and lay hold of those things that are for you. That stuff always worked out for me. And it was, at some point it was hard to explain that to people, but now I'm just like, all right, it's your posture, it's your heart posture, it's what you believe about yourself, it's the audacity to ask questions, it's the knowing that, oop, this is the time, this is the place, this is the person, this is the turn. It's all of those moments that lead you to these great things. And I have done miraculous things. There was, for Chop It Up Sundays brunch, every month, I would say there'd be anywhere from 20 to 80 people that would show up. that became the ultimate networking for me in so many different ways and an opportunity to spend time with friends. It gave me lots of leverage with restaurants all around LA and all kinds of things. Like so much magic and joy and connection and happiness was made just because I had the audacity to ask these people for space. And they gave it to me for 8 months. Then I started traveling it all around the city. So again, I want you guys to read the description here. I want you to tap into that part of yourself, no matter what is going on, a pandemic, marching, whatever, all of the drama, you know what I'm talking about, elections, no matter what's going on, you'll be able to withstand it all because you're moving from a place that's so authentic. It's literally immovable by anything outside of you. I'm telling you, I really want you guys to get into it. So look at the description. I put in some links below. So the Power of Posture is the program that I created. It's almost half off for the whole week. Workshop that I'm doing tomorrow. So the workshop is free. So if you just want to learn how to be single without the misery, me and the ladies are going to have some fun talking about that. I put something together, but grab the Power of Posture. Don't let 2021 take you off guard like 2020 did. I promise you, everything that you want, everything you desire, everything you're looking for, and how you want to move, it's all within you. It's in your mindset. It's in your posture. It's how you react to things. It's how open you are to understand, how open you are to move, and how courageous you are. You know, a lot of people talk about confidence, and it is important to be confident. But I feel like confidence says, oh, I can do this, I can do that. And, you know, it can feel a little ego driven sometimes. And you can do these things. But courage, the courage says, you know what? I'm going to do this, and I don't know how it's going to turn out, but I'm going to do it anyway. So that's the difference between confidence and courage. And a dose of both is good. But that's all. I just wanted to come to you guys and give you that exciting little mini story and just remind you of the power that you have. Have the audacity to ask, listen for those little inklings and nudges, and be true to who you are. And I promise you, in each moment, it works out so well. You're going to be right where you want to be. I've had so much fun with this. And so I wanted to share that with you guys. All right. Have a good day and head over to my Instagram because it's going to be popping today. All right, y'all. Have a good one. Oh, this is so here. My phone is acting funny.